In this problem, we need to solve the inequality and write the answer in interval notation. Here's our inequality. It's x minus 3 divided by x plus 7 is less than or equal to 0. Well, what type of inequality do we have here? It is a rational inequality. There are several different ways of solving them. I'm going to solve them using boundary points that are sometimes called critical points. These are points at which the inequality can change from false to true or true to false. In order to find these points for a rational inequality, the inequality has to be written in a specific format. I need to have 0 on one side. Already got that. And on the other side, I need one combined fraction. Already got that. So I'm ready to find the boundary points. Boundary points are where this rational expression either equals 0 or is undefined. A rational expression equals 0 when the numerator equals 0. So you set the numerator equal to 0. I get x minus 3 equals 0. Add 3 to both sides. I get x equals 3. That's one of my boundary points. The other boundary point comes from when this expression is undefined. It's undefined when the denominator equals 0. So you set x plus 7 equal to 0. And you get x equals negative 7. So there are my two boundary points. However, we mustn't forget that x equals negative 7 makes this expression here undefined. So x equals negative 7 can't be part of our solution. Next, we need to put our boundary points on the number line. So here's my number line. And x equals negative 7, make sure you put it to the left of x equals positive 3. And these two boundary points divide the number line into three regions. You have the region that is less than negative 7, the region between negative 7 and 3, and the region that's greater than 3. And all we're going to do is pick test points in each region, and then we plug it into our inequality to see if we get a true statement. So if I need a test point to the left of negative 7, let's pick negative 10. Plug it into our inequality. Negative 10 minus 3 over negative 10 plus 7, we need to see if it's less than or equal to 0. Well, negative 10 minus 3 is negative 13, divided by negative 10 plus 7 is negative 3. Is that less than or equal to 0? A negative divided by a negative is a positive. Is a positive number less than or equal to 0? False. I do not want this region here. Now pick a point between negative 7 and 3. Definitely going to pick 0 when I can. That's in that region. Plug it into our inequality. 0 minus 3 over 0 plus 7. Is that less than or equal to 0? Is negative 3/7 less than or equal to 0? True. I definitely want the region between negative 7 and 3. And now let's pick a point greater than 3. How about 4? Plug it again into our inequality. 4 minus 3 divided by 4 plus 7. Is that less than or equal to 0? Is 1 divided by 11 less than or equal to 0? Is a positive number less than or equal to 0 false? Do not want that region. So I need this region in here. And now be careful. This is a less than or equal to. We want to put square brackets on the end, but negative 7 cannot be part of the solution. So I'm going to have to put a parentheses on the negative 7 and a square bracket on the 3. So this is a graph of our solution. And if I had to write that in interval notation, it'd be parentheses, -7, comma, +3 with a square bracket. So that is the answer to this inequality.